Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley. Standing in, Jose Martinez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
St. Louis, the right fielder, Jose.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong.
He's
an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And he struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and a strike to count. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Nick Castellanos now pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at... Here's Marcell Ozuna, previously against Cole Hamels. He has an even 10 hits and 41 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. Ozuna, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hamels ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Got him to go down swinging there. Marcell Ozuna becomes the first out of the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Paul DeYoung goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Descalso scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The catcher, Victor.
Standing in, Victor Caratini. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Wong is there. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Lifted in the air to right field. Castellanos is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Circle change there, called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castellanos coming on, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Descalso.
Popped him up. Molina over to his left. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Cole Hamels. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into right field, that's a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Colton Wong now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The Cardinals, the second baseman.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Now in the box, Chris Bryant. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Baez brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Line drive to center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today.
Leading off for the
He's
Cardinals,
hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. 1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter.
13, Matt Carpenter.
The windup and the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Stepping in, Victor Caratini. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman,
digging in
44.
once again, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 2 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Jet Jerko will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis. Number 3.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now
at the plate, Jose Martinez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And Adam Wainwright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
St. Louis. Number 50.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. His career line against Wainwright. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Fowler at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The relay, and Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple.
Now batting.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Driven nicely into the gap. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
First offering on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Caratini stands at second with no outs. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him.
The pitcher, number 35.
So striding forward now, Cole Hamels. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch coming from Wainwright. No balls and 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
The first baseman, number 44.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. His career line against Wainwright. He's picked up 14 hits in 51 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. In there, a base hit. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. But a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground for the shortstop DeYoung. Reined in. And the throw to Wong and the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In his career, Wong brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The first baseman.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field.
Number 62.
He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Martinez is there, one away.
The left fielder
at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of... Whole lot of badness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Garcia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a relay home. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Garcia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the...
Oh, and he misses it. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Hauschild comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Harrison Bader.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Chris Bryant. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Bader. One away. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Castellanos is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. At the plate, Jose Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Martinez.
Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
The batter. The second baseman, Colton Wong.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. 0-1 the count.
Kyle Ryan.
Fouled away. Martinez leads off first with 1 away. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score.